Hello everyone, this is the unboxing of the December primary box. First thing you find in your box will always be our flyer, and on this flyer you'll see the list of items that are inside the box as well as their purpose. And then below that, some additional ways that you can reach out to us if you have any questions about any of the items in the box. Let's get started. Inside our box, we have a rookie. You know how I love these. It's How Do You Know It's Winter? And inside we have some really beautiful illustrations. Real photos, not illustrations, real photos of real people doing things in the winter, which we just want to emphasize that in all of our children's books, what the real world is like. Children of this age really are trying to figure out what is what and why things do what they do, hence the why question that we always get. These books are brilliant and they're short, and they really do help the child understand the world that they are living in. It's a really great book. I love these rookie series. The next thing in our box is something that I got from a Montessori vendor, and it is from Little House Montessori in Nashville, Tennessee. And it comes with this little card if you're interested in any of their other products. This isn't all they make. Their stuff is beautiful. And it is a plant duster. So down here we have some wool and this beautifully sewn fabric. Take a look at that. And all the patterns are actually different in all the boxes this month. So if there's a pattern on the website that you might like more, definitely feel free to go check out their website. It's amazing. Anyways, so you can set this anywhere really on the shelf or near a plant that gets particularly dusty. Something with a bigger leaf would be ideal. If you don't already have one of those, the best thing you can do is go and get one. Children love taking care of plants. It teaches them responsibility. Not to mention, plants are beautiful. Even if you think you're one of those people that can't keep a plant alive, please try. I know that you can, especially if it's something that you and your child are working on together. It takes a lot more seriousness and a lot more joy, and so it becomes more possible with that. But plants tend to get dusty in December, so the reason I put this in the December box was for that purpose. I was walking around my house the other day and I noticed that almost all of my plants were dusty, so I can't wait to use mine for that. The next thing in the box, we have a little chalkboard. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, and you can see the reflection of my phone. We have a chalkboard, and it does have some film on it right now, but for this, I definitely suggest that you get a basket that either it can sit in or lay in to put on the shelf. This is a language writing material, not drawing, not art. If you would like to use your chalkboard for art, sorry, I have a bit of a cold today. If you would like to use your chalkboard for art, that is perfectly fine. But the intention of this is it is a Montessori material that we're going to be using for writing practice, hand movements. And so included with the chalkboard is a little tin that I have, and it actually has some chalk in there. It's also magnetic if you did have a space that maybe you could stick it to. The chalkboard's not magnetic, but the lid comes off. It's clear. We definitely want it to be clear. I've noticed in my classroom and in my house, if my daughter or my students cannot see what's inside of it, they either won't choose it at all, or the first thing that they do is open it and dump it out. If they can see what's inside it, they don't feel the need to make such a big mess by dumping it. I do have some packing stuff in here, so you could take that out when you get the box. And I've provided you with two pieces of white chalk. And this container really can just be in the basket with the chalkboard. And how this is going to work is when you present this material, you may have sandpaper letters, you may not, that's fine. But it's something that they can observe. Writing a book, their name may be written on paper, and then you can have them either trace that. So let's say they're tracing, let's pretend there's a giant W on here. You can have them trace over a printed W. It doesn't have to be a sandpaper letter, although those are ideal. And then once they're done tracing and you say that sound, you can have them draw it on with the chalk. And we're not looking for perfection here. To be honest, they could just do 3 big lines or a line across to start out with, that's okay, as long as they really do think that they're trying the letter. If your child is more advanced, let's say they've already started writing, this can be a way where they can start writing sentences, maybe in a smaller print on the chalkboard. You can have them maybe list things in your house that they need to do. Maybe let's say that day they need to do the dishes. That's the way they're going to help the family, help the household that day. You can write on their dishes and then have them just copy below, so they're aware that that's their duty. And you can put this up on like a book mount, and they can actually see what their duty is for that day, write it, and then they can get going on the dishes or wait until after school or whatever else they're doing that day. This is a really great material because it is versatile. You can use the tin for something else, should this not fit your needs or if you have something similar to it. And the cool thing about chalkboards and not paper is that we're not creating a bunch of waste. And chalk is a much more tactile experience than writing with a pencil. It just feels nicer. Also, it's erasable, so if your child gets easily upset when they make a mistake or agitated, this is a very non-committal form of writing. They can get a paper towel and just wipe it off. Or if you do have a chalkboard eraser, that would be great too. Something that they can just sit down and practice with without accruing a bunch of pre-writing paper or waste. That is all that we have in our box this month. I truly hope that all of you have a wonderful holiday and enjoy our box. And please take photos of your children using these materials. Share what you like our page. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can receive updates anytime that we post these new videos. We really don't want you to miss any content here. Thank you. Have a great day.